Absolutely, I'm always down for the team. All right, so my presentation is a bit different, Virginia. I hope I didn't go left field too much, but I thought it'd be great for me to share my journey with you all and share a different part of inspiration. So, what inspired me? One thing I initially thought about was quotes, so I wanted to kind of take everything that came to me this summer and use those quotes as inspiration. So I listed a couple quotes here. No. Hell no. Can you print this for me? Run this upstairs. And no again. But no, just kidding. But the number one thing, and this is going to sound like a repeat from Danny's presentation, but it was the people. And the one thing about the people, it wasn't just about what they said to me. It wasn't everything that they verbalized, but it was through the actions of people. And I took all of the actions and took every character and I tried to frame it into one quote. And that one quote is, "Let me know if you need anything." And the one thing about "let me know if you need anything," it lets me know that I'm always available for you. I'm always there for you. I'm willing to help you grow and learn. I'm willing to give you, as you see here, a helping hand. I saw something on my uncle's post a couple days ago, and I had to find it, but he said, "Respect people who find time for you in their busy schedule, yet love people who never look at their schedule when you need them." And I've got that a lot here, and that's one of the things that I love about the people here. I want to go a bit further to let you know like my entire journey here and how I got here. And I thought Doug was going to be here, and I was right, and I know Doug likes a good story. So, my junior year in college, I went to HBCU, thanks Cleve for shutting us out. I went to North Carolina Central University, and I went to a national conference, the Thurgood Marshall College Fund Conference. And every summer they have it in New York City. They invite 500 students from HBCUs to come out to this event. And at this time, I was a marketing and finance major, and I wanted to go the finance route. So I was there for Bank of America and Wells Fargo. So I went to the booths. Bank of America was not there at all. I went around the city. So I went around the downtown Times Square area, and I went to a couple Bank of Americas, knocked on the door, see if I could talk to anybody. That didn't work. See if I could wait till after 5 o'clock, just catch people leaving the office. Of course, New York people talking to strangers, that's two things that don't mix. So that didn't work for me at all. So later on throughout the day, I went back to my hotel. I was salty for some time, but later on at the dinner, as you see here, this was a banquet dinner. Someone spoke at the banquet dinner, and it was really inspiring. And it was an executive from McDonald's that spoke, and he was on the marketing side of the business. And that really encouraged me. So I got up and left from my table, and I was on a journey to find him. Through all of this, I realized that I skipped my dinner, trying to find this guy. So I went around the entire room, surveying the room, asking people that work for Thurgood Marshall, "Hey, where can I find this guy?" And so eventually, I just walked to the front. Patti LaBelle was performing, so that was a good, that was a good little show. So I walked to the front of the room, and I had someone introduce me to this guy. And the cool thing about it, during this semester in my sales management class, we had to sell a product to a restaurant, and the product I chose was a veggie burger, which I probably should have put a veggie burger up here. My product was a veggie burger, and I was going to sell it to McDonald's. So I wrote that on my note, and I went to the front of the room, and I shook his hand, and we talked for a second, and I gave him the note, and that was Neil Golden. And so a couple days later, out of the blue, he really emailed me. I forgot to ask for his card, but he stuck to his word, and he really emailed me. And later on that week, we had a conversation. I got to present my sales management pitch to him. Of course, he tore it down. That's why you don't see McDonald's with veggie burgers. But that was a good thing. And a little later on, I told him, "Hey, I want to come to Chicago in a marketing agency." And you all was top of mind. He connected me with Virginia. And from there, that led to my journey here. And it always comes back to this one thing about character and everything that really summarized the people here. And that was, "Let me know if you need anything." And he was there for me. And I get this very same thing about the people here and the character here. So that was my inspiration. And and the second part to that was how we going to apply it. And in return, I'm going to do that for everyone, you know, below me and everyone that's beside me. You know, let me know if you need anything, and I'm there for you. So, thank you.